Holy snap, folks. We're going live in 3, 2, 1. Where's the game? What happened to the game? What a fail, right? The game's already there, but it's not loading. Let me guess. Just delete it and put it right back in. Shout out to Streamlabs. Excellent programming. Awesome. Makes perfect sense. Now it just doesn't load at all. I'm super confused. Very, very confused. What's up, Albert W? Appreciate you joining via YouTube. We'll get started. The game was up and running, but it doesn't seem to show on screen now. I did step away for a little bit, but last time I was here, it was definitely working. This is so odd. Okay, window mode, capture specific window. The window is Microsoft Simulator 2024, yet I have a blank screen in front of me. Really nice, really nice. Bear with me, folks, as I try and figure this out. It's on visible. I got a window capture and a game capture. I got two of them. Both of them going and none of them are taking the video. I'm totally confused as to what's happening right now. Did the game crash maybe? Is that it? Well, the game is working. You can probably hear me moving the mouse. Well, probably not if you can't even see the screen. Let's see what's going on here, man. I might just have to restart the stream, I guess. This doesn't make sense. There's nothing else I can change here. Can you guys see a game? Let me know, because for all intents purposes, it's kind of showing me like it's working. How far did you make it in the challenge league? What's your ranking? Wow, I got it to work in the most weirdest way for anyone who cares. I went ahead and used my last stream. I was using the Rate My Challenge application through flightsim.to. I'm not affiliated with them, but I had the window added to the stream. So I literally took that window capture and changed it to the game, and it worked. I had 3 other captures there that I used the same way. None of them were working, but for whatever reason, this worked. I don't know. Kind of stupid if you ask me. DJ Axe V is my playing name. Let's see if you're in in my league right now as far as my cohort. It doesn't look like you're in my cohort. Which league are you in? Are you in Gold League, Bronze, Platinum, Silver, Gold? Thank you so much for the likes, TikTok. Really appreciate it. I think I gotta let some more light in here. My allergies are kicking my ass. Got a minor sinus infection. I'm gonna run with, let's start off with the landing challenge today. No, I'm in a different gold now. Awesome, awesome. Yeah, I think since it just reset, everyone is in gold essentially. I was last in platinum. I didn't get enough playing time last week, so I was last in platinum. I'm usually a Diamond League player. Same cohort as Shelling Gem. Yep, I know Shelling Gem. He's actually on my friends list. That's the charger to my car. I gotta unplug my car. I can't leave now. Yep, shout out to Revamp, Shelling Gem, Dan Rael, Z Carnival, Simon VRYT, and Vane Neptune 64. So I do appreciate you joining though. Albert W, aka DJ Axe V. Check out the Discord link in my YouTube. Got my friends list, other world record holders such as myself in that friends list there in Discord as well. So feel free to join. We give active conversations, if you will. I try to be as active as possible, but feel free to join. Also, if you have any world records, let me know, and I'll add you to my friends list in game. Not being I don't know what the word is, a snob, if you will, but my record list, my friends list in game is composed of world record holders only. I myself have a few world records. Right now, I know St. Bart's #3 is mine, and I think I'm top 5 in Slabard landing challenge. I'm going to quickly get into configuration, shut off the autopilot, make sure my air brakes are down, or speed brakes. We're going to go power to somewhat idle. We should have flaps 20. Trimming up. There we go. Nice level flight using my trim and trim only. We're at flaps 15. Going to pull my next flaps. Slow us down some. We're descending at around 500 feet per minute and increasing. As I lowered the speed, we'll definitely get lower in altitude. Or, sorry, as I lowered the throttle, we definitely lower in altitude. And I don't know where I put my secondary monitor here. I can't see chat. I'll get it plugged up after this. After I land this thing. We're at 150 knots, descending at just below 1,000 feet. Controlling my trim. Gonna hit my next set of flaps. Should be 30 or 35. 30. All right. Awesome. We are at a speed of 140 knots, approaching. I know our pappy lights say we're too low. I don't give two craps about the pappy lights. We're going to go full flaps here. That's going to slow us down to the max. Let's increase some throttle. We don't want to lose too much speed, but also we don't want to descend too quick. We're at 700 feet per minute right now with a decent pitch up, close to 5 degrees. We're pitched up. And we're doing this on purpose because we're going to butter this landing. All these landing challenges are all about how much butter you can put on the runway. I got a 5-degree pitch up. 200. We're at 120 or 130 knots. Lots of movement on the yoke with this crosswind. Gonna give us a little more thrust. There we go. I'm at 200 feet per minute. 200. We're gliding right on down. I'm a little off center, so we'll get that fixed. There we go. Nice, very nice lineup. Gave it some more thrust. That's the crosswind. There we go. Here we go. 40. Ooh, I landed too soon. Definitely too soon, but pretty smooth. I don't think the score will supersede or go above 1,000. I mean, 1,000,000. But I'm pretty sure it was 1,000,000. It was definitely smooth. Reverse thrust, put our flaps all the way up. I do have the parking brake. We'll be coming to a stop just shortly. Awesome. We set up my secondary monitor. Yep, as I thought, it's still a 1,000,000 landing, 1.2, 1.239. All right, folks, I am setting up my second monitor here. I just forgot all about it. Excuse me. I'm not using the controller, so we'll use that. Set that up. I should be able to see my chats down here. Wait, not Discord. Here we go. There we go. You use the HUD? So, Albert, the HUD, I've used it before. My best score, 1.7 million. I did that without the HUD. So I don't necessarily rely on the HUD, but there's nothing wrong if you use the HUD. The HUD is pretty cool to use. I'm going to get us going in just a second. I'm turning on Tickfinity because I can't hear the alerts. Tickfinity should fix that. All right, Tickfinity is done. Let's get that out the way. We're going to run this landing challenge again. Shout out to everyone joining via TikTok and YouTube. Sahili is asking, have you flown planes in real life? Yes, I have only six actual flight hours in a Cessna 172. And I have to get more hours and attend ground school and all that jazz. But I do have 6 real flight hours. I've done the first flight. I've done a few touch and goes. I've done actual landings with those touch and goes. Of course, the instructor's there as I'm doing them, but fun times. Definitely fun times.
Is it on mobile?
Is what on mobile? Oh, the chat disappeared from YouTube. All right, there we go, I think. There we go. Now I can see the chat on YouTube. All right, we are fixed our plane before crashing. Trim us down because we're pitched way too far up. Let's continue descending. We are overspeeding because of the pitch. Don't worry, we're going to be fixing that.
1,000.
Yeah, we might have turned. Let's bank the plane. Let's bank it. My aircraft. Passengers having a bumpy ride back there. Lowering our throttle. We're gonna go to full flaps since we're so close. We do have perfect height according to the PAPI lights, but I honestly don't care about the PAPI lights. Now we're too high, that I care about. Definitely need to go low without gaining too much speed.
Seat rate.
Yeah, I know.
500.
There we go. So most people are going to be like, hey, you're too low, you're too low. That's exactly what we need to do. Come in low and slow to butter these landings and get high scores. So even all that flying that had us all over the place and dazed and confused.
You are way too low.
Yeah, definitely. You think so, right? But nah, we want to come in low and slow to butter these landings.
Safety rating is God.
Here we go, here we go, here we go. Oh, I'm lifting too much.
50,
There we go.
30,
No!
20, 10.
That was so bad, but bam, there we go. And I flared. So, definitely not super comfortable for everyone on board. We don't care about them. There's no one on board. It's a landing challenge. Put our flaps all the way up. Reverse thrusters, air brakes, spoilers. Throttle off. Parking brake is there. We're on center line. And we should be good money. Let's see what our score is. It was definitely bumpy, very turbulent coming in real life. I bet a pilot would probably do a go around.
Cool, man.
But we're doing landing challenges. See, 1.1 million. So as bad as it looked, it was still a 1.1 million. But I know we can definitely do better. And we will. Let's so I don't click restart because sometimes when you hit restart, it loads bad or it loads like differently than it should. Fly safe, I recognize from other cohorts. I don't recognize any other names on my list. But shout out to Revamp, Shelling Gem, Dan Rael, G, Z Carnival, Simon VR, YT, and Vane Neptune 64. Guys, I'm also sharing my Discord in YouTube. It has my Discord link. In my Discord, there is other world record holders such as myself and those folks on my friends list. So feel free to join. Eventually, I'm going to be putting on an event and a challenge series with all the world record holders, or at least the ones that I'm able to get in contact with. So stay tuned for that. First thing I'm going to do is trim us up, lower our thrust some. We're at flaps 10. Let's go to flaps 15. Start slowing us down. Start aligning with the runway. I don't want to pitch too far down. And with airliners, you generally want to stay leveled as much as possible per se. That's my pro tip, especially for these landing challenges. If you notice, I'm riding the center line per se on my toss system. And I'm trimming up, trimming down, trying to keep it steady. But my rate of descent is around 1,300 feet, which I'll control my rate of descent using the throttle. You want to control your altitude using your throttle. Keep the plane leveled and you'll see how different your experience becomes. And right now, most folks are probably thinking, hey, you're too high. That is not really true. In a real life scenario, maybe, sure. But for landing challenges, you generally want to come in low and slow. Learn to fly low and slow and you'll butter your landings every time. For those that have been on stream, you notice all my landings are at least 1 million. Those are decent landings. I mean, they're not world record landings, but they're decent landings. 1 million, you know. To me, anything 1 million and better is going to be a decent landing. But again, guys, we're going for a world record here. Going to increase our thrust. I'm a little low than I want to be. There we go. My rate of descent is shifting. Now the plane's going to start pitching up naturally. It's also going to lower our speeds. There we go. Get her back leveled. We'll use our trim. And we're descending at 600 feet per minute right now.
100.
250. Lowering our
50.
thrust.
40. 30.
Pit,
20.
pitching.
10.
Flare. Beautiful. That was butter landing. I think I overshot the landing slightly. My parking brakes didn't engage.
I fly 737.
Yeah, this is 737 Max, I believe, for the landing challenge. I didn't choose the plane. It's what it gives you. Yeah, 737. Just want to double check. I know it's a Boeing, obviously, but couldn't remember if it was the 747 or 737. A little bit off center, but they're not rating you all through the runway. They're really only landing you, rating you on contact. Yeah, 1.4 million. I know to some of you guys watching, you might have thought, oh, too low and every. Well, even with that butter ass landing, I overshot the target slightly. We'll run it back. I didn't realize I moved up to third place. I wasn't first earlier in the week, but you know, they start on Mondays. Today's Tuesday, right? I think it's Tuesday. Today's our no wait, is today Wednesday, bro? I am bugging. I think today's Wednesday. Yeah, Wednesday. We started on Monday, whatnot. I know I was first place yesterday too. So astute chalk. Wow, they got a 1.7, and Fly Safe got a 1.6. So I know astute chalk is actually beating my personal best. So shout out to astute chalk. Yep, drop some likes, hit that share button, or hit that follow button. That really does help the channel. Even hit the share button. You don't even have to share it, just press it. That helps me out as well. Appreciate it, guys. If you're not subscribed or following, please consider subscribing or following. I only stream Challenge League, and I am a world record holder, and I share tips and tricks live on stream, not only from myself, but when my world record holder friends join stream as well, they share information as well. I'm gonna go full flaps, pitch up, engage a little bit of the air brakes because I felt I was a little too fast here. Have a good one. I'll leave as I'm living in the Netherlands, so it's sleep time.
09 looks like the Osobo.
Yep, shout out to Albert W on YouTube. Have a good night, sir, in the Netherlands. Awesome, awesome. Griffin, it looks like Osobo. Yeah, I think this is the Osobo one. It's what the game gives you for the landing challenge. So we want to hit our approach speed of 135 with a landing at 125. You may look at the PAPI lights and think, oh, I'm too low. That's not really the case. To butter your landings, you want to come in low and slow, just like I'm doing now. I'm coming in low and slow. I am controlling my altitude using the throttle. You're not controlling your altitude by pitching. Pitching controls your speed. The throttle controls your altitude. If you notice, I haven't touched the throttle much or the yoke. I give more power here as I see the descent rate not where I want it. Right now, I'm at 500 feet per minute descent. I'm gonna go ahead and give us some corrective action, and we have a speed of 137, not too bad. I can give us a little bit of air brakes to slow us down some. Just a little bit.
100.
We're a little lower than I want, right? So I am gonna pitch up and give it a little more throttle. But more importantly, the throttle is what you want to use to control your altitude. Right now, I'm not descending anymore, so I'm gonna pull back the throttle. And now we're descending again, 500 feet per minute. Let's try and keep that.
100.
And you want to keep that using your throttle, not your pitch.
50,
There we go. Beautiful.
40,
Thank you for the follow.
20, 10,
Power off. Ooh, it's going to be a little short. I may have ballooned on purpose, but we'll see what the score is like. Thank you for the follow, Moose. Really do appreciate it. Hit my reverse thrusters, my speed brakes. We already have the parking brake engaged. I'll give you guys a view of the outside. I have my brake on my yoke as well in my left hand, so I'll go ahead and push that just so we can slow down completely. Shout out to everyone joining TikTok and YouTube. Hit that follow button if you're not already following. I am a world record holder. I only play the Challenge League, and I share tips and tricks on the fly. No pun intended. I'm going to give Precision Landing another shot. Drop some likes, hit that share button, hit that follow button. Really do appreciate it, guys. Drop some roses and I'll do a challenge of your choosing. But for now, I am running Challenge League. Let me give it some more thrust. I got autopilot right here. We'll shut off the autopilot. Give you guys a view of the outside. I'm going to trim us up and set our power to idle. We got flaps at 10 degrees. We're descending at 500, 300. It's fixing that now. We want to descend at no more than 1,000. Right now, there we go. And I'll get us leveled out as well. Let's get some leveled flight going. So for these challenges, you definitely want to come in low and slow. Ignore the pappy lights. They're not your friends. In this situation anyway. Alright, we're going to descend a bit heavier than realistically to compensate. Even though the pappy lights say we're perfect, we got 2 white, 2 red. To butter our landings, we want to fly again low and slow. Low and slow, guys.
1,000,
There we go. Let's go to full flaps. Gonna get add some thrust to slow our rate of descent. I'm gonna hit my air brakes because I'm too fast in what I want to be right now. Keep in mind when you hit your air brakes, it does push the nose of the plane down. We got full flaps. We're almost at our ideal approach speed of 135 with a target landing of 125.
500,
And we're lined up beautifully. Our descent is 800, so we're doing good.
400, 300,
Give it a little more thrust.
What airport?
This is Sao Paulo. This is a landing challenge. We're at 400 feet per minute, sorry. We're at 135. We're coming in beautifully. We're gonna manage this
okay.
all the way in. I am aiming for 2 million.
Are you a pilot?
200,
No, I am not a real pilot yet. I do have real flight hours and I am studying to become a pilot. And very much these real life things do matter or do apply to landing in game.
50, 40, 30, 20,
The line disappeared.
Commercial.
The line disappeared, so I kind of lost where I needed to land per se. It's still a smooth landing, but I think I may have overshot the landing in general for scoring purposes. It was definitely butter regardless. It was still butter, but for the purposes of scoring, you have to land on that target line, and the line just wasn't there.
Idled too late. I've had worse from actual pilots. The 1,000 footers is where USHLD land. What airplane you have flight hours on?
Cessna
Butter doesn't
172. Yeah, so for these landing challenges, you have to land on that line. That's why my
Skyhawk.
score was so low. Yeah, the Skyhawk. That's why my score was so low, because I completely overshot the landing. Let's run that back. Hopefully the line there is hopefully the line is there. That is our target. So
I was an
this
air
is
traffic controller.
Oh, awesome. Yeah,
Idled too late and floated idle a tad earlier.
Yeah, definitely. What happened was I lost that line. So without that line, and also, I mean, you want to idle at 10 feet above the ground. I was at 20. I idled at 20. Let's go. Got to shut off autopilot. Hit our throttle to idle. We're going to go flaps 15. Actually, yeah, 15. We're descending at 500 feet per minute.
I am a 350 pilot and I was a pilot flying the flight from Jog to Singapore.
Awesome, Shifty. Awesome to have real
Idle over the
pilots
threshold.
join the channel.
JFK.
So Shifty, you know, for these landing challenges, I'm sure it's very different from real life. I completely ignore the pappy lights and come in low and slow. I do have a world record in game in Svalbard, also in St. Bart's. I'm number 3. Shut up shush is my gamer tag. So I do know a little bit about in-game anyway, more than real life. So for these landing challenges, you definitely want to come in low and slow. Low and slow will give you the most highest score you can get. I got a good lineup with the runway. I'm gonna go full flaps. We're flying in at 600, 500 feet per minute vertical speed.
Yay, in the A350 I barely moved the controls.
I can imagine. I can imagine. Even so I also recreate air disasters and stuff like that on my YouTube. So I did fly the A320 into the Hudson River, and it was more complicated getting it to crash in the Hudson River than it was to actually, like, let me rephrase that. It was harder trying to crash that plane than it was flying it. Give us a little more thrust.
Don't you, Jude, love the call-outs?
Awesome.
200.
Yep, here we go. 200.
2500 1000.
100. 50.
There we go. No. Balloon too much.
50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
There we go. So I know you guys watching are thinking, oh, you're stalling out. Definitely stalling the plane on landing will give you the smoothest landing in game. And some real life theory there, and the pilot can correct me if I'm wrong, but you want to stall. You want to stall on landing, and that'll give you the smoothest landing you can get. I
Yay,
forgot to hit
flying
my
the
air brakes.
A350 on the flight from JFK to Singapore. I was tired and was just ready to get on the
ground. Yep. Oh, wait a
Still
minute.
got that natural
You're-
lift.
You're saying you're the pilot that squawked 7700 today from Singapore to JFK on landing?
Not a good way to make a butter landing by stalling.
That is not true. I just got 1.6 million. So to give you, so I am a world record holder, guys. I'm not arguing for the argument's sake. I'm a world record holder. Shut up, shush is my gamer tag. Check me out. I'm number 3 for St. Bart's. I'm number 5, I think, for Slabard. You want to stall and fly in low and slow to butter every landing you can get.
When you're 60 to 100 feet, turn off the engine.
Yes, sir. That is pretty good. Well, I wouldn't say 60 to 100, right? So you're right about the 135 knots. That is textbook for this aircraft, 135 knots, and land at 125. So typically, yes, aim for the 135 on this particular course, but master flying low and slow. So the stall speed was around 115, 120 knots. I was already sub 135 knots coming in, and we were stalling just a little bit too soon, and I had to give us more thrust to keep us going, which I gave just enough to not let us land, and I floated into that landing.
It is not safe and not as procedure says.
Oh yeah, 100%.
No, I am with United now. I switch airline.
Even though it might be butter, it's not safe. Yes, 100. You're 100% correct. It's not safe. We're not flying for safe. We're playing a landing challenge. We're not. You got to throw some of that stuff out the window. I did move up to 3rd place. I'm gonna move on to the next challenge. Either way, unless you guys want
to landing precision with the Vision Jet. Lol. Did you see Eddie Loki?
I don't know. I don't think so. Let me know if you guys want me to keep playing the precision landing or move on to the next challenge. I only stream Challenge League. Thank you for the follow. Again, guys.
A 350 pilot for Delta.
Oh yeah, that's cool. Yeah, guys, I see you guys tuning in. Drop some likes. Let me know in the comments. I'm gonna move on to the Queenstown Rally race, but if you want to see the Sao Paulo, I'll keep playing Sao Paulo as well. Because some of these other races, you know, they are what they are. But you guys can still learn and follow watching the play. There's some tips and tricks here, like the propeller access, fuel mixture, and things like that the game doesn't tell you. So what you want to do here, on your control surface or flight controls, I have fuel mixture here and prop access here. Now, what is the best settings? 8. That's the argument online. A lot of the other world record holders here, they'll say things like 80%, also 50% mixture. Hey, we'll give it a shot. My personal best is 126. And the world record's 124, so it's not like I'm far off there. And I fly in first person. So you can notice I'm already slower than my Ghost, and that's with lowered propeller settings. Yeah, see? I'm gonna restart. I don't like how far behind I am. It's almost pointless to keep playing when you're that far behind. Drop some likes, hit that follow button if you're not following already. Again, guys, I play Challenge League. Only Challenge League, so if that's something you guys play and you want to get better at, consider giving me a follow. I am a world record holder, and I got other world record holder friends on my friends list, as well on my Discord. The Discord link, though, is weird because I can't share the Discord link on TikTok. You can find it on my YouTube, though.
I fly the A350 from Atlanta to Tokyo, Haneda, and Seoul.
That's awesome. All right, my throttle here, the Boeing yoke, has throttle controls, and that was slowing us down. So now that I have that, I have everything 100%, including the throttle. And we'll see how good we fly this. Push the nose of the aircraft down. That helps you gain control. You don't have to move your body. I'm just old school. I do it sometimes.
Flying the A350.
All right, there we go. We're going to use the rudder. Balance us out. Keep diving, guys. This whole time I'm pushing the yoke down. I'm already bettering my score. Wow, this whole time I'm literally pressing down on the yoke. Slight rudder control. Nice. I feel like I'm killing it right now. Pushing down on the yoke still, guys. Now I'm starting to pull back to make this turn. Leveling the aircraft. Which, this wasn't ideal, guys. I kind of screwed up there, but it's all good. It's going to make this turn harder. But we're still got improved time. I feel like, damn, if I would have kept that course, I would have definitely maintained a higher speed. Damn, I was on track to getting a world record, I think, or at least beating my score by 2 seconds. Now I screwed up because I overturned that turn. See, my ghost is in front of me. I'm almost ashamed now. That is a little bit frustrating.
I am finna go. I have a flight tomorrow. I love what you do and keep it up.
Awesome. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Again, please subscribe and follow if you're not already doing so. I live stream the Challenge League and only the Challenge League. Damn, I fell behind a whole second, bro. It's a little frustrating, Thank you for the follow, Shifty. You see how that one turn threw off the entire race. I'm not far behind, you know, but I was 2 seconds and change ahead of myself.
How big does my PC need to be for Microsoft Flight Sim?
I think you definitely need a 4 series card, at least a 4 series card, and you'll be all right. I know more about the NVIDIA cards. I have a 4090. I can run everything ultra settings and all that, but I do lower it because of the live stream. All right, guys, again, we're reflying, everything full throttle. Keep in mind, I don't hit restart because the game is glitchy. So when you hit restart, it doesn't always put you in the correct spot. Like it'll restart and do something funky. It's just that way. That's just how it is.
Do you use the Boeing yoke?
Yep, this is the Boeing yoke here, and I have the honeycomb yoke behind me. I use the honeycomb when I'm flying Cessnas and those types of aircrafts that have that similar yoke. But the Boeing yoke itself does a lot of dual purposing, if you know what I mean. Like I can fly. Oof, I went too low. I can fly. You know, the Boeing jets, the F-18s and all that, or any aircraft that uses a flight stick. It's pretty good with this as well. Pushing the yoke down. Ooh, too far. We're good. Ah, I thought I was good. Now I'm just playing sloppy. Let's restart that and we'll fly this one straight. Again, guys, I got everything 100%. Not doing anything special with the mixtures or prop access. Nothing like that.
What kind of yoke would you recommend for student pilots during the PPL if I want to practice?
I guess it depends on what plane are you using to train on as well. If you have damn, let me restart that. If you have a plane like a Cessna, if that's what you're learning on, and you use one of those yokes, I would probably get one of those instead. You know, because you're using it, you want to stay used to it. It is definitely different going from yoke to yoke. I do it more for the simulation aspect of it. You know, the simulation aspect of it is I want to feel like I'm in that plane. Alright, if I fall a second behind, I'm not going to continue racing. I'll just restart. It looks like we're going a little faster, so that's good. This whole time, guys, I'm pushing forward on the yoke. I pull up when I need to, but majority of the time I'm pushing forward on the yoke. Not too hard either, just good enough to keep the nose down. Oh shit, I gotta pause the stream real quick. I have to get my car off the charging station. Here we go. We're going faster though. Again, guys, I'm still pushing down on the yoke. We are in danger of overspeeding, but we're fine. This whole time, I'm still pushing down on the yoke. I'm just easing off so we can make the turn.
Are there Cessna yokes for Microsoft Sim?
I mean, yeah, the Honeycomb makes them. Logitech makes them. Boeing, the Thrustmaster makes them. Now I'm pulling back, but again, quick push to forward again. Nice. It looks like I'm gonna beat my previous time. Nice. A whole second and a half faster. Let's go. Almost 2 seconds faster. Let's go. This whole time, guys, I'm pushing forward on the yoke. 2 seconds faster. I am pushing forward on the yoke. Just enough to keep it slightly pointed down. Awesome. Awesome. Look at that. Beat my score. Moved us up to 223. The world record is 218. Let's take a look at the records. Or the ranking is the word I'm looking for. All right. So Naive Kabbalist, a well-known name, if you will. Shout out to Naive Kabbalist. I see him there with the 218. I know that score is legit. Art Pilot, Fizz Wiz as well. I know those names. Shout out to Shelling Gem on my friends list. Naive Kabbalist, please accept my friend request. Bruno Tao, that's also a well-known name. Dan Rael G, shout out to Dan Rael on my friends list. Unfortunately, I don't have a score in there yet, but I'm about 3 seconds off. Guys, I have to go get my car off the charger. Please stick around. I'll be back in less than 5 minutes. I just got to go grab it and take it off the charger and bring it back. I'll be right back, folks. the majority of my viewers, but it's all good. Thank you, Martin and Kim, for sticking around. Forgot what I was flying here. Oh yeah, we're flying the tractor. I'm gonna try lowering the fuel or prop mixture a little bit. See if that increases our speed some. Yeah, it looks like the lower propeller, lower prop speed is making us slower than what we want. Yeah, I crashed. It's fine. Let's restart that. We're gonna switch over to the low altitude challenge actually, since I just got better scores here. Again, guys, I'm pushing down on the yoke, steering with the rudder, allowing the pitch to give me more and more speed. Now I'm gonna pull up slightly, pushing down again. Right rudder, right rudder, right rudder. Yaw the plane. Let's go. Keep pushing down. Left rudder, left rudder, left rudder. Ooh, don't hit, don't hit. Damn. I hit the gears hit. Landing gear hit the floor. It happens. It is what it is. Rudder, right rudder, right rudder, right rudder. Keep pushing the nose of the plane down. Use the rudder to turn. Left rudder, even us out. Keep pushing the nose of the plane. Left rudder, left rudder, left rudder. Ooh, I hit the ground, but we're fine. We didn't crash, but we crashed. We lost speed because of the crash.
Wouldn't using the rudder slow you down?
Slightly, yes. However, you want to maintain certain dynamics to maintain the speed and control, because this is a flying tractor. It's like a flying refrigerator. So you're going to need that extra control to help steer the aircraft. This whole time I'm pushing down on the yoke. I am trying to cut myself off my ghost. Slightly working. Pushing down on the yoke, pushing down. We're catching up. Nope, we're not. Alright, yeah. I'm not going to finish the race because we fell too far behind. You're completely right, Christian. The rudder does slow you down some, but you have to consider you lose a little bit of speed to maintain your angle of attack. You know, maintain control of the aircraft. I pushed the yoke too hard there in the beginning. Slight left rudder. Ooh, I knew I was close to the gate. Trust me, I knew. Sometimes it doesn't even matter. The game is glitchy like that. You'll fly right through that gate, no problem. I knew I knew exactly what I did there. I was experimenting. It was worth a shot. Keep pushing down on the yoke. Use a little bit of rudder. There you go. Right up. Slight right rudder. Push down on the yoke. There we go. Slight left rudder. Keep pushing down on the yoke. And look, I'm 0.7 seconds faster. Slight left rudder. Ooh, I am very low to those trees. Look at that, a whole second faster. I lost some time there because I did pull hard right rudder. Pushing down on the yoke, pushing down. No rudder action right now. Pushing down, pushing down, pushing down. Slight left rudder. I think I did that more aggressively than I wanted to, which is going to cost us some speed here. Still pushing down on the yoke. Still pushing down. No rudder action. Still pushing down. I do ease off the yoke slightly, but continue pushing down. Slightly ease off the yoke. Now let's correct the plane. Still pushing down. Now we're going to let it rise up a little bit and get ready to bank into this turn. Slight left rudder, pull back, push down quickly, and there you go. Watch it still keep flying. Push down on the yoke, push down on the yoke. There you go. Still, you know what? I lost some speed in certain spots, but overall still finishing quicker. I think I just did slightly faster than my previous run. Yeah, definitely there were some opportunities to maximize. Some spots I did oversteer, so let's go ahead and correct all that. We'll give it another shot. I think I have potential to hit 220. I don't know about 218, but I know I can touch 220. We almost saw it there with the negatives. I'll give this 1 or 2 more shots and then I'll do the low altitude challenge. Keep pushing down. You do have to pull up at times. I mean, use your judgment, but majority... Wow, what happened there? Where'd all that time go? What happened? Something's up. Something's up. I think the plane trimmed to -12 for no reason. I don't know what happened there. I don't trim at all. Yeah, so I'm not sure why it did that, if I'm being honest. I find that to be super weird. Nice. Nice. Keep pushing down on the yoke. Slight right rudder now. I feel like I was losing speed somewhere though, either way. Like I go from half a second to bam, it's getting close to a second as if my ghost was going faster somehow. I don't know. lower the prop some, just to see. Oh, no, that, yeah. Let's see. Yeah, somehow I feel like I'm going slower now for some reason. That's funny. Just double checking everything, move it all back up. With a Sobo, you never know.
Hide the inside more possibly. Hug.
There we go, there we go. Hit. I knew I was gonna hit. Give that another shot. Yeah, I'll try and get closer to the gates per se, if I can get the right angle.
So sick.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Wow.
You're the expert though I am the co-pilot.
Oh, thank you. I think I'm gonna restart this one. We'll see. Half a second behind. Ah, no, I was flying into the trees. That's what happens when you're playing catch up with your ghost. You make stupid mistakes and things like that. The hardest thing is trying to ignore the ghost. Alright, pushing down, slight right rudder, pulling back up, pushing down again, left turning, let's go. Left rudder, slight left rudder. Pull back. Push forward. Try and maintain that turning angle, pushing forward on the yoke. See, there we go. I didn't lose a bunch of speed like all those other runs. Keep pushing forward on the yoke. Right rudder, right rudder, right rudder.
I like it.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. Keep pushing forward on the yoke. You can see my ghost. I don't know what the hell. I got faster in my ghost somehow, but hey. Pushing down, pushing down, pushing down. Keep pushing down. Now pulling up. Pushing down again. Not too far from my ghost, so definitely there's some improvement somewhere that I can make down the line here. Right rudder, pushing down, pushing down. Gonna try and maintain this angle. I don't know how that's a half a second, but hey, I'm not the one with the stopwatch. How the hell did I lose so much speed? Alright, I don't have any faith right now in beating my ghost, considering I've been playing catch up majority of the time here, but we'll see.
The plane can handle it.
Yeah, I haven't overspeed once. I'm gonna crash. Yeah, I have not oversped this plane once.
Does pulling too tight in the bank slow airspeed a lot?
Depends on your angle per se, but you can lose speed. Yes, when you bank the plane does have a tendency as well to point the nose down whenever you bank it. So you can actually use that to gain more speed. And the rudders do slow you down, but you have to sacrifice the speed to maintain control. I'm pushing down kind of aggressively here. Slight right rudder, pushing down on the nose again. Slight right rudder, let the rudder go, pushing down on the nose. I don't know how I went from half a second to plus 22. I find that to be crazy. But anyway, make this turn, push the nose down, quick correction left. See, like as I correct the plane to move back left, you're losing speed. And right now I'm approaching overspeed. I'm at 180. And we just lost speed now. We're gaining some. Because again, as I bank the plane, you're going to point the nose down. So you want to use that momentum to gain some speed. Keep pushing the nose of the plane down. Wow. Too low.
My yoke gets here tomorrow.
Awesome. How the hell did I get almost a full second there? I feel like something's up. I don't know.
That makes sense now. Your low alt challenges are insane.
Yeah.
Jet.
Alright, got half a second better. I did trim down now.
How's yours holding up?
Oh, mine is still awesome. Alright, we got faster. Yeah, new personal best, 222. Awesome, awesome. Thank you for the follow. I think that's gifts, though. I don't know. Thank you for the gifts. Thank you for the follow. Thank you guys so much. Really do appreciate it. You know what? I'm going to give it one more shot. I think I can do better. I think I can do better. And then we'll move on to the, whatchamacallit, low altitude challenge. Thank you for the gifts. Really do appreciate it. For everyone else, hit that like button, hit that share button. Consider following if you're not already following. I am the only Challenge League streamer there is. And I'm a world record holder. So you benefit. We can both benefit. You can learn from one of the best. I am not the best.
Do you think the physicists compared to the jet?
Do you think the physicists compared to the jet? I don't know what you mean.
World record.
Yeah, I have several world records. Let me restart. I did bad flying there. I have world records in the low altitude challenge, rally races, and some landing challenges. My user or game tag is Shut Up Shush. I'll probably change it to Final Approach POV, just so there's some consistency. Wow, I hit the ground there. Or at least the landing gear did. Slight right rudder. No rudder. I'm just pushing down very aggressively on the yoke. Don't hit. Dang. I knew there was potential to hit there. Let's give it another run. Here we go. Still gaining speed. Still gaining speed. Slightly behind my ghost. I'm gonna hit. I'm gonna hit. No, I didn't. Okay, there. I hit after. All right, we'll give it another shot. I want to get at least one more successful run in. I think I banked too much there, but whatevs. You know what it is? I'm taking that turn too tight per se. That's why I lose speed. I'm trying to purposely hug the pylon, and I think that's slowing me down. I hit that tree. All right, seriously, one more shot, then we'll move on to the low altitude challenge. Cold coffee's the best. That was stupid of me. Let's go, let's go, let's go. I don't think I'm gonna catch up with my ghost now. I'll try, but I don't think it's gonna happen. I'm almost a full second behind. If this is a full second, for sure, I'm not catching up. Okay, we got some speed. Caught up a little bit. Now it's all about flying. Pro tip, rudder in the opposite direction will help maintain some speed. See? It works. Let's go, baby. Lost some speed. Maybe I can cut myself off here at this turn. We'll see. Dipped a little too low, but I was purposely trying to gain speed, so I don't think it's gonna work now. We'll see. I landed. I was pitching down trying to get faster speed, but hey, just shy of my personal best. Let's switch it up. Right now I sit third, fifth, and third. Let's go with the Grand Canyon here. I saved this one for last today because it tends to be a headache. So many repeats sometimes. Shout out to Z Carnival with 151. Shelling Gem, Vane Neptune, SimVR, Revamped, and Dan Riel G. Let's see. Okay, I think Z has top 3, 151. Again, shout out to Z. Shout out to Shelling Gem in the 6th place. Shout out to Naive Kabbalist as well. Let's see. Nobody else that I know anyway. Shout out to you guys as well watching, tuning in. We're going to go full throttle everything, and I'm going to share some additional tips and tricks. Right off bat, pop a U-turn. And there we go. We're going to gain some altitude and some speed. I'll switch to third person so you guys get a nicer view. We're at close to 9,000. I like flying up to 9,000, then pop the U-turn. We're still gaining some altitude, but the 9,000 lets me know, hey, it's time to turn. And you see that river there? That's what we're gonna fly into and follow. Did just break the sound barrier. Here we go. Here's that river. The faster you go, the more points you'll get because of your speed.
What game is done?
This is Flight Simulator 2024. This is the low altitude challenge. Just dodge that mountain.
Oh, okay.
Alright, this is going to be one of our hard turns right here. We're going to cut the throttle, pull back, put the throttle right back in. Nice. Pump the throttle again. We're still making this turn. Ooh, turn too soon, but I saved it. We're fine, we're fine. Don't be afraid to pump your throttle. That does help you maintain direction, or course correct, if you will.
The trick that makes this easier is to go on the stick and turn off the G limiter.
You know what? You said something that made me think. I forgot. I gotta add fuel. Shit. Coming up is our hardest turns yet. I messed that up, but we're still in it. Oh no! No point in continuing. You have to restart, but at least this will allow me to make sure I have my fuel, that I can add fuel. All right. I do have a key binding number 1 here to add fuel. Let's give that a restart. Damn, we were doing so good too, man. There's a G limiter, what, on the in the flight interface? I think it is. I know I've seen that language somewhere, G limiter. Yeah. G effect. You can't turn it off unless you're referring to something else. We'll resume. Pop your U-turn. Pull back your throttle. What's up, Misty TV, aka Vane Neptune? Ah, the stupid race started. We'll hit restart. Normally I don't hit restart, but I'm being impatient today. Alright guys, you want to pop a U-turn right away. I'll give you the third person view so you can see. Whoa. It's stalled out, we're fine. I normally don't fly third person. Alright, we're going to gain some altitude and speed here. And And then we're gonna pop our U-turn at around 9,000 feet. We'll still gain some speed in the process. There's going to be a river we'll spot. I'm kind of far out than when I normally am, but trust me, there's a river there. That's the river we're going to follow. It's kind of in front of us right now. And we're going to dive right in there. Not as fast as I want to be going, but we'll take it. Pro tip, when you make those tight corkscrew turns like that, guys, you want to push the nose of the aircraft down. It'll help you turn. Like right now, push the nose down and turn. Fuck. I didn't turn fast enough. That's why I crashed. Pop our U-turn, gain some altitude. We're gonna do this Top Gun style. All right, we hit 9,000 feet. I'll start pulling us back. We're still climbing some, that's totally fine. We're also gonna start descending now. And gaining some altitude, gaining some speed. I mean, you want to hit this entryway above 700 knots for sure. If you can get to 800 knots, awesome. The overspeed is around 814 knots or so. I'm going to go ahead and make my inverted maneuver here and dive us down into the canyon. We're at 750 knots and climbing. 880 or 780, sorry, 790. $770. This is a nice move here to go inverted. Pull back, go right back in that canyon, keep going. You don't need to turn your whole body like I do. Shit. So I forgot there, you gotta pump your throttle. If you pump the throttle, it'll decrease you enough so you can get a better angle and push it right back in. I screwed that part up. So right at the beginning, guys, pop a U-turn, pump your throttle a little bit, pull back up slightly. I had to pull back harder. The timer started, which means I passed that threshold. Shout out to everyone joining via TikTok and YouTube. Hit that like button, drop some likes, hit that share button. You don't even have to share it, but just press it. That helps out the algorithm. I am the only Challenge League streamer there is. I have not seen anyone else. So, hey, if you're trying to get better in the Challenge League, I'm the one you should be following. Let's go full throttle again. We'll pump it on this U-turn. I'll do this a little more aggressive, just so I make sure that the stupid timer doesn't start. There we go. We're gaining speed and some altitude. Actually, we're losing altitude, my bad. We're gonna pull our nose up, start climbing. We want to get to around 9,000 feet and make our U-turn back. I'm at 8,000 feet. I'm going to start turning a little sooner just because I know the boundary is somewhere through there. We are at 9,500. there is a river or canyon we're gonna dive into. Just broke the sound barrier. And we're diving us into that canyon, and our speed is climbing. Get us out before we crash, but we're fine. We're gonna corkscrew it. Keep the speed going. Come on, bro. Wow. 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 Just wow. We're still in it to win it. My ghost is super ahead of us, apparently. I find that to be weird. Unless I just flew that much faster. But we have negative scores, so that's good. I know I was so close to hitting that. I was willing to risk it. Ooh. Pump that throttle. Oh shit, we're good, we're good, we're good. I'm a little higher than I want to be, but we'll ride this one out. I'm not going to force it. I knew it. I knew it. It's alright, we're still in it. Shit. No, we're not. Damn, bro. That's why I saved this one for last. I need to get at least one finish here. Pull back, make your U-turn. Alright, we're climbing to 9,000 feet and we'll start making our U-turn. We hit 9,000 feet, popping a U-turn. We have potential to hit 800 knots because I'm already at 550. Just broke the sound barrier back here. That's cloud of smoke you see. And there's that river entry we want to hit. It's right in front of us. $750 knots and gaining. $780, $799. Shit. I knew it. I knew it. I just knew because of my angle. Everything in my angle was bad. Let's hit restart. We'll give it another shot. I know I can do better. I'm already doing better every time. It's just a matter of finishing. pop the U-turn as always. Pump your throttle if you need to. I gave it a little pump. We're climbing to 9,000 feet and we'll pop our U-turn and dive back into that canyon. There we go at our 9,000 feet. We'll start making our U-turn. Our boundary's pretty far out there. I'm taking this U-turn kind of slow to gain as much speed as possible. There goes the sound barrier. We are really gaining. Almost at 700 knots. We just hit past 700. 750, 760. 770, 780, 790, 97, 98, 800. I will note the faster you go, the less control you have. The better piloting it takes. Shit, we're good. Pump the throttle. Fuck. Ah, bro. Let's restart that, man. I'll give it one more shot. One more sure shot. Come on, bro. Here, let me U-turn to the left. It don't matter whether you go right or left. It really doesn't. Just feel like the game is kind of cheating me with turning left now. It wants me to do super pullbacks, I guess. I don't know. There. Are you satisfied, Asobo? I lowered the engine 1 by accident here on the control surface. I don't know if you can really see, but it's down here. Broke the sound barrier as we continue our dive into the canyon. $750, thank you for the follow. 780, 790. Shit. Wow. It wasn't rendering for a second, but hey. Back into that canyon. Bro. Wow. Oh. No, I'm not frustrated. Let's give that one more shot, bro. No, finishing is not the problem. It's doing it faster. Faster, lower is the problem. All right, pop your U-turn at the beginning, climb up to 9,000 feet, and do another U-turn, and get ready to dive into that canyon. Pump your throttle if that'll help you out with the U-turn. Thank you for the follow, SB. We're at 9, where we're actually at 10,000 feet, but it's all good. I'll show you guys third person so you get a better view. And you can see that canyon there on my left. That's the canyon I'll be flying into, and the canyon you need to fly into as well. Broke the sound barrier. 600 knots. Let's go ahead and dive us into this bad boy. $760 knots. 780. 90. Oh, yeah, 800. 802. Pump the throttle. That helped us. I'm gonna corkscrew it. Pull back. Shit. Alright, I'm done, man. I'm beating a dead horse here. Let's switch off to the landing challenge in Sao Paulo. We did secure our spot in the top 5, so right now we will be promoted as of today. But I know I'm gonna come back and do better later in the week. Most likely tomorrow at 12. I usually stream at 12 noon Eastern time. Shut off our autopilot, make sure our air brakes aren't on. Let's trim up. We have flaps, let's go to 20 degrees, power to idle.
Is the trick prop mixture on Queenstown?
Nah, I don't think you need to mess with it. My honest opinion, I've been getting better scores just by controlling the aircraft better. Shelling Gem, if you happen to be on, Shelling Gem, if you're on YouTube or Vane or any one of you guys that are world record holders, do you have any input, any insights for the Queenstown Rally race? My flaps got messed up. I don't know why, but flaps are going to 30 now. Our speed is decreasing. Gonna give us a little more thrust, descending more than I want to. So guys, the trick here is real life practice that the throttle is what controls your altitude. So rely on increasing throttle if you're descending too much. Your pitch does control your speed 100%. Let's go to flaps, full flaps. We got to go full flaps. We're a little faster than what I want to be. That'll slow us down some.
400. 300.
There we go. We're slowing down. I'll do a little speed brakes there.
200.
Shelling Gem got a video today. All right, appreciate that. Vane. All right. We're at 135 knots. We're descending at 150 feet per minute. Gonna cruise right on in. little off center. Trying to help correct that. There
50,
we too much. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. Nice.
30, 20,
Ah, it's gonna land too soon. And I ballooned. Yeah. As bad as that looked, that feet per minute on the landing was 150. But I overshot it. I ballooned too much. I pulled back too much. I know it.
You were supposed to flare.
It is what it is. Oh, I flared too much. I flared so much that I ballooned. Thank you for the sub. Or the follow. I think it was a follow.
Oh.
Thank you for the follow. Yeah, I flared too much there actually, which it made me balloon. Yeah, that was my worst score of the day, most certainly. I've been getting millions all day, so please, if you just joined, that's not an accurate
One thing
reflection.
I don't like about MSFS is that it doesn't have any ground effects when landing.
Yeah, it's a little subpar, but power to idle. Let's go to flaps 10.
It kind of floats lol.
Yeah, and that's what happened to me. Floated a little too much. Gonna go to flaps 20. Flaps 25. We're too high. That's fine. Let's go to flaps 30 as we point the nose down some. We don't want to gain too much speed. Actually, I'll use my speed brakes as well. There we go.
1,000,
You may think I'm too low, but that's fine. We don't want to be coming in too high. We want to go low and slow. I'm at 140 knots. I'm going to pull my last set of flaps to do 40 degrees. And we'll hopefully float on in from here.
At Kausar.
Thank you for the share, Patriotic.
At Kausar ya.
500,
Shit, I accidentally pressed, I think
At
this is
Kausar L.
altitude hold. But we're fine. It's not going to take that
400,
command. Give us some more thrust.
300,
We're already flaring.
300,
125 knots. Want to avoid the stall. Here we go. Coming in nice and smooth. Using my trim to help maintain the angle that I want. There we go. We're in there like swimwear. 500 feet per minute.
100, 50, 40, 30, 20, 10,
Flare. Beautiful. You can't even tell me when I landed because I don't even know when I landed. That was definitely my best landing on stream today. We'll see what the score is like. Forgot to hit the parking brake. I cheat per se and use the parking brake. Now I'm applying parking brake and the actual brake I have on the left trigger. I think that was beautiful. I landed right on center line, maybe slightly before the target. Ugh, how was that 1.2 million? I really wish it gave me some sort of reading like 2020 does. Flight Sim 2020 really does give you better feedback when you do these landing challenges. Let's give it another shot. I'm about to wrap up stream though, but thank you guys so much for joining. I'll give this one or two more attempts. And Misty TV, thank you for the feedback from Shelling Gem, his newest video. He just flew it very smoothly. That makes sense. Earlier today, I don't know if you saw, but I was flying pretty smoothly. I didn't touch the proper access mixture at all. Power to idle, flaps to 15. Go to flaps 20.
MSFS graphics with X-Plane physics is the perfect sim.
Yeah, I agree, because X-Plane physics are awesome. Just the graphics, I think, suck. Not for me. I'd rather play Flight Sim 2024. Let's go to full flaps. I'm coming in too fast. I'm at the perfect height according to the Pappy lights, but honestly, we don't care about Pappy lights. Not for the landing challenges. Give us a little more thrust. Help with our rate of descent. We'll pitch us up slightly, maybe a 2-degree angle. That'll help our speed. We're at full flaps. We're gonna float her right in. A little more thrust. Right now, we're doing pretty good, 500 feet per minute.
400.
A little more thrust. We're at our ideal approach speed of 135. We're actually at 136, big deal.
300.
We're gonna fly this right in. Landed too early. It was a negative 200 feet per minute when I landed. I didn't like the landing. I cut the idle too soon, and I know I did. I don't know what possessed me to do that. Whatevs. You win some, you lose some. I forgot to do my air brakes. I got my parking brake on. Reverse thrusters were activated, and I cut them off. Now we're just coming to a halt. Let's see what our score is. Wow, that was horrible. Let's give it one more shot. I've been at this 2 hours. Bro, it's not like I'm streaming Call of Duty or some other garbage. You know, these challenges are taxing, bro. I think you could stream Call of Duty all day, just in and out, in and out.
You cut too soon because you have no clue of what you are doing.
Hey, appreciate the feedback, Super GO42. Look up Shut Up Shush in game. Look up Shut Up Shush and see where those landing challenges put my name at. Let's cut off the autopilot. We're gonna trim up. No, no, don't give me compliments now, Super EGO. You said I don't know what I'm doing. What's your score in the game? I'm gonna go flaps 30. There we go. We're going to ignore our pappy lights. We don't want to judge our landing by the pappy lights. Go to flaps 30. A little fast. Let's go flaps 40. So our pappy lights say we're good. I say we're too high for our butter landing. We're gonna fly her in anyway, just to prove a point. And then I'm gonna switch right at the end.
I can do better on both landings. Mother case 1.
Okay. Give it some more thrust. Right now we're at 600 feet per minute. Let's see if we can maintain that all the way in.
Always aim for wire number 2.
I don't even know what you mean. Because I don't know what I'm doing.
400.
We're too high for a butter landing, but I'll use it. I'm gonna push us down some.
200.
There we go.
100.
50, 40.
50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
I know I cut early on purpose because I was overshooting the landing. I didn't get to see what my feet per minute were, but I was more concerned with hitting that target. Reverse thruster, speed brakes, hit your parking brake. There we go. We're on center line. Very nice, very nice. Don't forget to put your flaps up as well as soon as you land. I'm not too confident in this score. Yeah, 1 million. That sucks. My personal best, 1.7. Let's give it a real shot now. Alright guys, for flying these landing challenges, you're not necessarily going for textbook landings. Alright. Flaps 5 or 15. Go to flaps 25. Decrease our thrust slightly, pitch us up some so we can trim some of this speed off. Here we go, we're descending at 1,000.
Let's see how you do.
Go to full flaps. Gonna use some speed brake here. Go.
1,000.
Nice. Lining up with the runway.
What world records do you have?
I am number 3, St. Bart's. I think I'm top 5 for Slabard. I have other ones as well. I just don't remember right now. I have some low altitude records. I also got a rally race records. Actually, I don't think I have rally race records. All right, we're at 700 feet per minute. A decent lineup with the runway. We're at 135.
Juliana Airport, huh?
No, this is Sao Paulo. I don't know if Julia is the name of the actual airport, but I know this is Sao Paulo, Brazil.
400. 300.
A lot of turbulence as well.
St. Bart's.
150 feet per minute per second. Trying to stay aligned here.
300. 200. 100. 50. 40.
What's your
We
crosswind setting
overshot
at?
it. It's
20.
overshot.
10.
We'll just land it. We landed at negative 550. I don't set the crosswinds. It's whatever the challenge lead gives you. Whatever the challenge has, that's what it is. If I pause it, I think it shows me the crosswind. 8 knots. But yeah, you don't choose the crosswinds. I can't make the settings myself. Oh, that was fucking horrible.
Tail or nose heavy?
I don't get to change any of those settings, man. It's whatever it gives you. I overshot that landing, though, for sure. Let's do better before I sign off.
Oh, okay.
I know that I'm just fatigued at this point. Thank you for the follow. We're going to put our power to idle, go to flaps 25. Level out the plane some and let our altitude be controlled by our thrust, as you should. So we're going down in speed and descending. So let's hit our next set of flaps. We'll start aligning with the runway shortly. And pro tip, ignore the PAPI lights. You're not going for 2 whites and 2 reds for these butter landings. You're trying to fly in low and slow. Low and slow is the way to go. Gonna go full flaps. Pitch us up some. Want to eat some of the speed. There we go. We are losing speed. We want to hit 135. We're still descending.
Is there a map in game?
Little more. Technically, yes, there is a map in game. You can use your electronic flight bag for the map, or pause the menu, or pause it and zoom out. There we go. Lined up with the runway. We're at 135 knots and descending. We got 300 feet per minute. We're going to try and maintain this all the way through. Low and slow is the way to go. I am using my trim. Keep us where we keep us at our desired angle of attack. I'm a little off to the left. That's our crosswinds hitting us hard. Woo. We're at 129 knots.
200.
go.
100,
400 feet per minute.
50, 40, 30, 20,
Got to cut short.
10,
I totally overshot the landing again. Today's not my day. Well, I was doing a lot better earlier today. Now I'm just playing like crap.
Awesome landing.
Thank you, thank you. I don't think it was my best. I was definitely playing better earlier today. I think I'm just getting a little fatigued in the gaming aspect. Yeah, 1.1 million, not so great. Still good score.
Bro,
Anyone
that was
who's
your best.
my best, a personal best is really 1.74. Earlier today I did the 1.6 million.
Like,
Earlier
not
in
trying
this
to be
stream.
rude, but I just popped in and it looked good.
Cool, cool. No problem. Thank you for the feedback. I'm going to give this one more shot and I'll probably sign off for the day. You could
You
catch
should try
me.
XP12. What game?
This is Flight Simulator 2024. I'm playing the Challenge League. Gold division right now as everything just reset. Gonna go to Flaps 25. We're flying into Sao Paulo, Brazil, and we're flying a 737 MAX. We're a little high. Something's up with my flaps. There we go. They're going up. The flaps 25 degrees. I want to go full flaps.
Wow, I haven't played this since 2010.
Awesome, awesome. Thank you for the sub or the gift. Thank you for the gift, Manny. We're going full flaps, lining up with the runway. Our pappy lights say we're good, but again, we're trying to do better per se. We're not using the pappy lights. That's not going to help us land good. All right. 900 feet. Get us to 1,000 feet per minute. Trying to come in low and slow. Gonna use a little bit of speed brakes.
500,
Here we go. Heavy crosswind.
300,
We're descending at 500 feet per minute. We're at 135 knots. Get your toast ready.
300,
I am melting the butter now.
You have a direct headwind.
200,
Here we go. It's looking good. Trimming up sparingly.
100, 50, 40, 30, 20, 10,
Still overshot. Still a smooth landing at 150 feet per minute. Flaps up, speed brakes, initiate reverse thrusters. I also hit the parking brake. That'll help us stop. Doesn't really matter for the landing challenge. Once you stop, just don't crash. Reverse thrusters off, speed brakes down. And the challenge is over. Right on the center line.
You earned my follow.
Thank you, Aaron. Really do appreciate it. We got 1.3 million. I think I can give it one more shot. Again, guys, I was playing better an hour or so ago. My stream's been up 2.5 hours, so I did start with the precision landing first. Thank you for the follow, Isaac. But right now, I'm definitely going to get promoted to the Platinum League. I'm currently third place in my cohort at 1.6 million. Shout out to FlySafe. They're beating me right now. And Astute Chalk. They actually beat my personal best. So in my opinion, it's like I compete with myself first. You know, I want to see if I can beat my personal
You're
best.
a sweat. Can we see setup?
Is this camera on? Did my camera die? Oh, my secondary camera is dead. I am using a Boeing yoke. Sorry, I was using my phone as the secondary camera, but it's pretty much dead. Let me see if I can connect it back. I don't think it's gonna happen. But I have a Boeing yoke, and actually I'll move my camera here so you guys can just see the equipment. You don't need to see my face. You can see the equipment. All right. Let's see. It's kind of dark. Just give it a minute. Let me move some stuff around. There we go for that. At least. Let me shut off the camera shit. There we go. So yeah, this is my setup Boeing yoke with the throttle quadrant here on the right. I was using my iPhone for the other camera and it died. Let me plug it up to charge. I'll give you guys another landing or two and then I'll sign off for the day. But please follow, like, subscribe, all that jazz. I live stream mostly every day at 12 noon Eastern time. Today I just started a bit late. But go ahead and follow the stream, get notified. Alright, first things first, we're dropping off the autopilot. Put our power to idle. Trim as needed. My personal advice, get leveled flight and manage your descent rate. You want to manage your descent rate with your throttle. You're not, you know, one of the keys to flying, if you will, is your throttle controls your altitude, or your power controls your altitude, and your pitch controls your speed. You can, if you master that principle, that'll help you fly better in general, but also get better landings. I completely kind of overshot here, but we're good. I'm going to continue descending. You can see our PAPI light says we're high. I don't normally care about the PAPI lights for these landing challenges. You just want to come in low and slow. But I'm definitely too high. And we're descending though. We're going to lower our throttle. We're going to go full flaps since I'm compensating here. I do want to continue descending and but also decreasing my speed. So I'm going to use some speed brakes as well. There we go. Now you see our PAPI lights say we're low. Again, we don't care about the PAPI lights at this point. We do want to come in low and slow. Ideal or target approach speed is 135 with a landing at 125. However, doing these butter landings, you can absolutely go a little bit below that. Which right now I'm dropping to 130. Gonna give it a little more thrust.
Is there a ROS system?
I don't even know. I can't think right now. I forget what a ROS system is right now. We're at 130 knots coming in for our landing. 500 feet per minute. We're looking good.
100.
Minimums. We're at 127. Beautiful. This should be a great landing.
40, 30, 20, 10,
Nice. Super smooth at 100, I'm sorry, at 200 feet per minute.
Aren't the lights supposed to be 2 white, 2 red?
Yeah, but for the landing challenges, ignore the pappy lights. They're not going to help you get better scores. For butter landings, you want to come in low and
Still
slow.
good landing though.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, you want to ignore the pappy lights to get better scores. The pappy lights won't help you get world records. Look at that, baby. 1.7 million. I almost got close to my my personal best, but I definitely took second place. I kind of want to give it another shot now. I am a bit exhausted, but since I dropped that 170 or 1.7 million, I think we'll give it another shot. How about I get some likes for that 1.7 million, y'all? Drop some likes on the channel. Really do appreciate it. Hit that share button as well. Hit that follow button. I am the only Challenge League streamer, and I give free advice. You want to become better in the game and score high in the Challenge League? Definitely consider giving me a follow. Shout out to everyone on my friends list: Revamp, Shelling Gem, Dan Rael, Z Carnival, Simon VR, and Vane Neptune, all world record holders. We're also on my Discord. You can check me out on YouTube. The link is in my bio. Join the Discord. All us world record holders are in there. Not all, but you know, the ones that I know that are my friends. You know, we talk shop. We give tips, tricks, all that jazz. So consider joining. Also, I'm going to be putting on an event, sure enough. Once gain some more, gain a bigger following, I'll get all us world records to world record holders to put on an event, and you know, put on a show for you guys. We're gonna go flaps 30, power to idle, give us some speed brakes right off the bat. Try to avoid pitching down too much. When you pull your speed brakes, you will have a tendency to pitch down. And you can see I try to maintain level flight as much as possible. This helps me control the altitude with the throttle, as you should. We're gonna go flaps 40. Lining up with the runway. You can see our pappy lights say we're too low. No, I'm not a pilot. I do have real flight hours, and I am studying for the PPL.
1,000,
So I do have real flight hours, couple touch and goes. I am a world record holder for this game,
Is the
Flight
game
Simulator
free?
2024. No, the game's not free.
No.
You gotta buy it, depending on where you're at. Prices vary. I actually play through the Xbox Game Pass. We're going too slow
It
than
looks
what
so
I want to
fun.
go. Got to give some more
Same.
throttle. Then and again, guys, the throttle doesn't really control your
It is worth
speed,
it.
but you got to master the technique. Right now, I got 200 feet per minute.
This is so cool. I have a VR, but the PC keyboard makes it realistic.
Awesome.
Unrealistic.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I also
What
got
flight school
VR
do
right
you
here
learn
as
at?
well. I do play on VR
We're
every
still
now
doing
and
the
then.
landing challenge.
We're at 135 knots lined up with the runway. We're descending at 500 feet per minute. Pretty smooth right now.
400,
Gonna decrease our throttle slightly as I pitch down.
I always start falling out the sky no matter how much I pitch up. Where
Because
are
you
you
got-
landing?
300,
You gotta
Is it
master
true you need
the
a lot of money
technique.
for
Your
school to become a
throttle,
pilot?
your throttle is what controls your altitude, not your pitch. Your pitch controls your speed. We're at
100,
minimums.
50,
50, 40, 30,
30,
20,
20,
10.
10,
Little off
50.
center. Put your flaps back up. Reverse thrusters going. Shit, I forgot the speed brakes. All good. No matter. There's no passengers. I use my parking brake here to
Nice
slow us
one,
down.
little low, much nice job.
Yeah, Birdman. For the landing challenges, you want to ignore the pappy lights. You want to come in low and slow. That'll give you the most melted butter you can find. I do have credit to my name, Shut Up Shush. I have world records in landing challenges and in some low altitude challenges as well. Yeah, that sucked. I'll give it one more shot.
Ah, I had no clue of the landing challenge.
Yep. They're gonna score you. You have a bracket of precision. Your shit, I forgot. It gives you 3 categories. It's 3 categories: how smooth, how lined up with the runway you are, how much on target, and your feet per minute when you land. So ideally, you want 0, right? Which is almost impossible if you think about it. But that's why I say fly low and slow. You learn to fly low and slow, you'll get butter every time. So I deployed my speed brakes. It does make you push down. It does point the nose of the plane down, so you want to pull back a little bit.
But when I go slow, I just fall out the sky.
That means you got to give it more thrust. It's not easy. That's why I say you got to master, flying low and slow. You got to find the sweet spot on your thrust, and again, just fly low and slow. It's easy. It's easier said
Pitch
than
and
done.
power.
Yeah. It's easier said than done, most definitely. All right, I got full flaps. At 3,500 feet, we're descending a little too fast, so I'm gonna actually give us a little more thrust while I continue to pitch up some. As I pitch up, that's gonna help us control our
I need
speed.
to get flight controls. The Xbox controller probably makes it more difficult.
Oh yeah, 1,000%. However, I got number 3 in St. Bart's using a controller, so it's not impossible. My video is up on YouTube. It's literally the first video I ever uploaded on YouTube.
You should pull up once you land for aerodynamic braking.
Yeah, when you're getting close to your landing, you definitely want to flare, but it also depends on what was your pitch to begin with. You flare to cushion your feet per minute, but if you're coming in low and slow at already an angle, there's no need to flare. Give us some speed brakes,
400.
decrease our power, and I'm gonna pitch up some more.
No, once you already land.
Yeah, I mean you can,
You are awesome.
but I think that the way the scoring system works, it only counts at your actual landing. I'm at 135 knots. Gonna lower our power some. I'm a little more higher than I want to be. Again, we're ignoring the pappy
crosswind?
lights. We don't care about the pappy lights.
200.
There we go. We're pitched up 8 degrees already, so we're just gonna let her come right in.
50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
No flare. We're already flaring. Butter landing. Put your flaps up,
73.
reverse thrusters, deploy your speed brakes, hit your parking brake. And your physical brake. I have it on the yoke. Let's see what the score is. I honestly like that landing. I think that was one of the better landings of the day.
737.
Yeah, 737 max. It's what the game gives you for the challenge. Yeah, nice. 1.46
Why are
million.
you turning on our parking brake?
I think that I overshot the landing some. So I turn on the parking brake just to stop. If you turn on the parking brake before you land, that'll ruin your score. You don't necessarily need it. It's just a habit I developed because of St. Bart's and Courchevel.
Gunda RV says you are awesome. Keep doing IT.
Yep, thank you. Appreciate that. Appreciate all the likes
Cameras
today as
moved
well.
away from
All the
yoke.
diamonds, the gifts, the new followers. Thank you guys. Power to idle. Let's go to flaps 25. Use our speed brakes a little because the game kind of started off in a bad position. Yeah, you like how 2020 grades? Yeah, I agree. 2020 will show you your score per bracket or per category. It's 3 categories, so we're kind of guessing here, you know. Also, they removed the nice big blue target to look at. Even though I know you got to land on that line right after the numbers.
Is there Salt Lake City or Vegas in this game?
Oh yeah, the whole world's in the game. They're powered by Google Maps, I believe. Gonna go full flaps. Power to idle. Let's go ahead and start lining up with the runway.
Bing Maps. The 1,000 footers.
Give us some more thrust. Stop our rate of descent some. Pitch up.
What's our favorite plane?
I don't know. It's hard to say. I kind of started my flight sim journey in the early 2000s, and I kind of started on Boeings. But I will say that an Airbus is
Homie
super
is
nice.
way too low, lol.
No, we're good. Trust me. We're coming in low and slow.
Are
Low
you a
and
pilot?
slow. If you can master low and slow, you'll get butter landings every time. So right now, I got 0
Center.
feet per minute.
What plane are you currently flying?
This is a 737 Max.
400. 300.
Here we go.
Are you a pilot?
Nope. I am studying for the PPL, I do have real flight hours.
8, 9, or 10?
I do have real flight hours. There we go. We're descending down. Trimming up. We don't want to pass 10 degrees on your flare. Right now we're at 6 degrees, 6
Center.
degrees or so.
Max 8, 9, or 10?
8, sorry, max 8.
300.
We're at 600 feet per minute descending.
I want to be a pilot. I live in New York City and no flight schools near me.
That sucks.
You ever play DCS?
100.
No. 500 feet per minute.
50.
300 feet per minute.
40.
I'm
At
too
first
high.
when you established it looked low, but it's solid now.
Yep, there we
Take
go.
back
Stall
my
on
comment,
landing.
haha.
Awesome. Stall on landing. You don't get any smoother than that. Reverse thrusters, and I hit my brakes. Parking brake. You don't necessarily need to. It's just a habit I do. That was really smooth if you ask me. I hope the score reflects that.
Do you plan to become a pilot?
Oh yeah, 100%. Wow, I must have overshot it. That's why the score is bad, I guess. I don't know. That sucked. I'm not ending the stream like that. Let's redo it. Appreciate all the viewers today. Drop some likes, hit that share button, hit subscribe if you're not already subscribed. You want to shut off autopilot,
dream
put
airlines
our
to
power
work for?
to idle. I would love to fly for Delta. But you know, the airline
It probably
pilots you
wants
kind
to
of
touch
gotta
down
work
on
your
first
way
marker
into.
for perfect score.
Yeah, I think I overshot it. So after the runway number, I forget the terminology, but there's the runway number and then a line right after that. You want to land your landing gear back tires on that line. Gonna go air brakes. That's gonna also
I
push
hope
our
you fly
nose down.
for Mr. Bezos.
Haha, maybe.
1000.
We're gonna go full flaps. Lining up with the runway. I'm a little off to the left on purpose.
When I
There's
land,
a
I always try
crosswind left
coming
to
over
right.
threshold at 50 feet, then cut power from there, but that's just me.
No, yeah, 50
What
feet is
airport?
too high. You want to cut power at 10 feet.
What plane is this?
737 max. Approach speed 135 is ideal.
Why not Air Force?
I'm not in the military.
500.
All right, we
What
got
airport?
400 feet per minute. We're at 128
How
knots. We're
expensive
lined
was
up
the
with the
aileron you were
runway.
using?
We want to maintain that 500, 400 feet per second or per minute, sorry, on rate of descent. And we're just right there at stall speed.
400. 300.
Keep that line up with the runway, very
No, I
tough.
cut at 30 to 10 depending on weight. I am just saying to get the markers I go over thresh at 50.
Yeah, you
What
want to
airport
cut.
is this?
You want to cut at 10. This is Sao Paulo. You really want to cut at 10 feet off the ground, but considering I'm flying low and slow, I'm already low and slow, and I have a 6 degree pitch, so I'm at 300 feet per minute now.
50, 40, 30, 20, 10, 6.
Not yet, not yet. We're getting there.
200.
What is this game called? Where can I get it?
100.
Flight Sim 2024. I ballooned.
50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Touchdown at
What
450.
throttle are you at when you land?
I was off
Butter.
center. Not the best. We'll give it another shot. Reverse thrusters, speed brakes. I also do my parking brake just to make my life easier. I will admit that wasn't great. I'll give it another shot. Thank you for the follow, Braden. Braden. I hope I said that right. What percentage throttle am I at when I land? 0. You want to cut off when you land. I'm at 1.2 million. We'll do that again. I didn't like that landing. So, okay, there's the real life practices, right, that come to play, but you kind of got to ignore some of the real life rules when you're trying to get a high score here. The easiest advice that satisfies everything is learn to fly low and slow. That way you can touch down whenever you want. I'm going to go air brakes. I'm going to go full flaps right at the beginning. Power to idle. So when you pull your air brakes or your speed brakes, it does make the nose of the aircraft point down. Thank you for the follow, James. I am the only, and I mean the only, Challenge League streamer there is. And I'm a world record holder, and I give out free tips all day. So thank you guys for following.
How do you handle the throttle when flying low and slow?
You have to usually give it more throttle than you think. You can't do it at idle. It's more like a stunt move per se, and it takes time to learn to master it and practice it over and over and over till you get good at it. You know, even me, I'm not perfect at it, but I know, again, low and slow is the way to go. I'm at 135 knots. I'll shut off my speed brakes or retract my speed brakes. I'm going to give us a little more throttle, slightly. So we're at 130 knots. My throttle is set to 59%. We're at 128 knots, just above stall. And this is what I mean by low and slow. We're descending at 500 feet per minute. Low and slow the entire way. We're still at 129 knots. I'm not touching anything. The plane is flying. You know, but obviously you need to touch. You need to fly the plane. But just to show how much control over the aircraft that I have. I'm going to give it some more thrust because we're a little lower than what I want to be. And we'll lower it some as well. We're at 250
Where did you get
feet
the
per
aileron
minute.
you were using?
You mean my yoke? This is a Boeing a Boeing Thrustmaster yoke with the throttle quadrant combo. I'm at 250 feet per minute, 350 feet per minute. Let's give it a little more thrust. We're approaching our dangerous stall speed. But like I said, guys, learn to fly low and slow. Low and slow is the way to go. Got my throttle close to 60%. I'm gonna pitch down and decrease the throttle some. I don't want a balloon. And by pitch down, I don't mean completely. I'm actually pitching up still at 5 degrees, 6 degrees. There we go. I'm gonna stay quiet now so I can concentrate. Ted, cut the throttle and watch us flare right in. Tell me when I touch down. I bet you can't. Look at that, baby. Our nose is still pointed up. That's how smooth, or at least how much control the aircraft I had. Put the flaps up, speed brakes, deploy your speed brakes, reverse thrusters. Hit that
Crazy
brake.
how much they can't see.
Yeah. Oh, horrible score. Definitely I've done better than that. Oh, the camera moved. I'm so sorry. I didn't realize.
Deploy reverse thrusters. I just got the same yesterday.
Damn, I accidentally hit the camera here. Let me turn on this light. There you go.
In a really bad storm, can pilots still make out where a runway is by using only instruments?
Oh yeah, that's ILS rules, instrument flying rules. You need to essentially you have to get licensed for that. I'm not licensed for that. I mean, I'm not a licensed pilot at all right now, but I am working on the PPL. Shut off your autopilot right at the beginning. I'm gonna hit my speed brakes. I'm gonna start deploying some flaps. I got my power to idle. Try and maintain level flight. When you pull your speed brakes or your air brakes, it does tend to make the nose of the aircraft point down. We got level flight. We're decreasing speed. We are descending at 1,500 feet per minute, which is obviously not ideal in real life, but we're not flying in real life, guys. It's still a video game. Gonna continue trimming up, eating speed as I descend down to my desired height, around 3,500 feet. We're almost there. All right, we're approaching 3,500 feet. We're gonna lower our throttle slightly and shut off the air brakes, or retract the air brakes, and also start pitching up about 5 degrees. Use your trim. Don't be afraid to use the trim. You want to make life easier. Work smarter, not harder. And we're still eating away at our speed. Let's go to full flaps. And that'll get us to our desired 135 knots, and if not lower.
What's the throttle you're using?
This is the Thrustmaster throttle quadrant. I bought it with the Boeing yoke as a combo. Right now I'm at 54% throttle, and we're at 135 knots.
I am gay.
That's cool for you. I'm happy for you.
You better butter this.
I hope so.
How much was the flight sim? Can you make a crash?
I got it through Xbox.
LMAO.
I got the Xbox Game Pass.
Is this tuna fishing? You are
I guess.
cool.
All right, 125 knots,
Are you an
dangerously
IRL
close
pilot?
to stall speed.
You're too low. How many souls? I got the traffic below me. I don't understand how flights will be delayed because of bad weather but land well. I like this live. Pull up. Pull up.
Sometimes you gotta circle.
Can you crash for my little brother?
200.
Way too
Nope.
low.
We're flying low and slow on purpose. You want to get a butter landing?
Can you
That's
make a
how you
hard
do
landing?
it. We're at
I
400
got the
feet per
traffic below
minute.
me.
100.
Poppy. Skibbity.
50. 40.
Poppy lights too low.
Nope.
Crash please. We want hard landing. Butter.
20. 10.
I landed
Low and
too
slow
soon.
don't sound right, lol.
No,
Show
yeah,
assist settings.
for real life, no. But you
Not
want
the
high
best, but
scores
it's
on
plus.
landing challenges, low
Hard
and slow
landing.
is the way to go.
Does it simulate the baggage return?
You
Bag.
can.
Nika. Beautiful. No.
That landing was kind of I landed short,
Low
so
and
I don't
slow my
think
off.
I got a million.
Where the huss at? Low and slow is the way to die. Can I play? What plane you flying? So that's the throttle that comes or is built with the yoke.
It's
We
sold
want
separately.
see wind shear. Oil up. I am not gay.
Yeah, that was probably my second worst landing of the day. Let's
But
give it
it's
one
like
more
the same.
shot. I know I can do better.
These comments. Wind
Yeah.
shear, wind shear, wind shear.
So guys,
Oil me up and meet me.
I am a world record holder for several landing challenges. I'm gonna tell you
Can
right
you fly
now.
from the other seat?
You want to ignore the pappy lights. The pappy lights
what I
aren't
was
going to help
saying.
you get butter landings. They'll help you with a textbook landing, but not butter.
This landing ruined my day.
Yeah, it was a bad landing.
Terrain,
Alright.
terrain, pull up.
We're going to go
You got this.
flaps 30.
Textbooks can't fly.
Exactly.
What's a poppy
Textbooks
light?
don't fly at all. All right, we're descending at around 1,500 feet per minute,
Asiana
which isn't
214.
textbook.
I was joking, please, it was good.
Yeah. See, right now our pappy lights say we're
500
perfect,
foot per
but that's
minute
not going to
descent.
help you butter.
Terrain, terrain, pull up.
Yeah, typically in a commercial airliner, you want to land at 500 feet per minute. That's
I farted
considered
so
good. But if you want butter landing, you need to get under
Can you land in
500
Philly?
feet per minute. And the way to do that is to fly in low and slow,
What airline
which is
you
what I'm
fly?
doing. We're going to go full flaps. I'll retract my air brakes. And we're at a 4-degree pitch angle. We're descending at 600 feet per minute. And we're going to glide in low and slow. Thank you for the follow, X.
Is that a 737?
737
I pucked
Max
your plane.
8 or
Too
737
low.
8 Max.
That is not a protocol landing.
Nope, we're not flying
How do you know
protocol.
all
We
this?
don't care about protocol. We're getting butter here. We want world records, not protocol.
500.
You've been farting in the cab?
Oh, yeah. We're at 500 feet per minute right
Dang
now.
sorry. I pucked your plane and lovely wife. You must be Spirit Airlines lol. What game is this?
Flight Sim 2024. We're at 300 feet per minute.
What's the best FPM you got?
400 feet per minute. 50 feet per minute is the lowest I've
Parts.
gotten. That's how I got third place in St. Bart's.
Can I join you or no?
No, I don't.
Where's
I don't.
the co-pilot?
I don't play with other
What's the
folks.
route?
But you can join my Discord. Check out my Discord on YouTube. The link is there.
Okay, I was just wondering.
I
Seems
am
you are
starting
not
a
aligned with the
subscription
runway.
package where if you want to play along with me multiplayer, you got
Why
to be
aren't you
subscribed.
communicating
But
with
just not
ATC?
set up yet. We're at 500 feet per minute.
did you
We're
fly
coming in
from?
at 125 knots. We're going to start stalling on our butter landing soon enough.
Is this Asobo 737?
Too
Route?
high. Shit.
30, 20, 10.
We stalled. We landed at 500
Dang,
feet per
you gotta
minute.
pay to play with UNBM.
Yep, but I give free
Where
tips
is
here on
ATC?
live stream.
Too high.
Oh no, not at
Butter.
all. I don't think it was too high. We'll see what the score says.
You're not meant to stall on landing.
Yeah, well that's how you get high
Bad
scores.
landing.
Anyone teaching you to fly a Cessna, they'll tell you that you want to stall on your landing.
Captain Steve would be disappointed.
Yeah.
Stall on landing is crazy.
Captain Steve.
What setups cost? At Evie's
Captain
not doing a realistic
Steve! That was
land-on.
still a million landing.
You wanna be pilot? Is this Asobo 737 Max?
Yeah, it's a 737 Max. Appreciate everyone joining again. Drop some likes, hit that sub button or follow button if you're not following already. We'll go ahead and run this one more or two more times. I want to at least match my 1.7 again. Or at least try and get there. Autopilot off. We're going to deploy our speed brakes, deploy some flaps, set our power to idle. Pull up some because once you deploy your air brakes or speed brakes, the plane nose will dip down. What is my favorite plane? I don't know. I like Boeings. Call me simple. I do know Airbuses are super nice with all their extra technology that goes into the Boeings. I mean the Airbuses, but they're nice. I moved the camera. Shit. Why the camera is moving? I don't have it on the. Hold on. My other camera died, so I had to plug in. Let's get this going here. There you go. It shouldn't move now. Alright, we're going to pitch up, full flaps. I'm going to retract my speed brake soon enough. My setup overall 10 grand between the computer, the monitor, and the monitor alone is $8,000, and the you know, equipment, software, all that other stuff, including the Boeing yoke, throttle controls, everything I got, around 10 grand. All right, we're descending at 1,000 feet, 120 knots, 28 knots. We're rather low and slow. This is the way to go, guys. If I can give you any tips, you want to get great butter landings, is learn to fly low and slow. This is the Boeing 737-8 Max.
500.
We're descending at 400 feet per minute, 5-degree angle of attack. 500 feet per minute.
400.
Really lined up. My favorite aircraft? I don't know. I kind of like Boeings. I know Airbuses are nice, but I guess I'm old school. I like Boeings.
300.
Alright, we're lined up. We're doing 300 feet per minute. Gonna start pitching us down a little bit more. We're at 4 degrees. There we go. Very nice. 500 feet per minute.
200.
There we go.
100.
450, 400 feet per minute. 128 knots.
50. 40.
Gonna get ready to cut our power.
30. 20.
Cut the power. Slightly flare. There we go. Touchdown at 200 feet per minute. Maybe 250. Reverse thrust. Speed brakes. I hit my parking brake. I also press my regular brakes. Will slow us down. Alright. Thank you for the follow, Carlos. Is 2024 worth buying? It has its problems, but I still prefer it over 2020 if I'm being honest. Thank you for the follow, Jackson. Thank you for the follow, French. Again, guys, if you're not following, I'm literally the only Challenge League streamer there is. If you want pro tips on how to get butter landings, I'm your guy. I stream normally every day at 12 p.m. Eastern. Today I did start late. Let's see. Today I did 1.7 million. That you just saw 1.2 million. We'll give it another shot since we got a lot of viewers up on today. Appreciate all you guys joining. Drop some likes, tap that screen, hit that share button. You don't even have to share it. Just pressing the share button helps. Power to idle, shut off our autopilot, start trimming up, hit our speed brakes. Let's go deploy our flaps to 20. Make sure you try and maintain level flight. This is Flight Sim 2024. We're playing the Challenge League. Right now we're doing the landing challenge in Sao Paulo. We're flying a 737 MAX. We're descending down 1,500 feet per minute, which is bad, I know, but we're not going for textbook here. We're actually going for low and slow. That's how you get the best landings you can get. Right now, 153 knots. Deploying flaps 30, and we'll go to flaps 40. The ideal landing speed for this aircraft is 135 knots, or approach speed is 135 with the landing at 125. I'm going to, thank you for the follow, 3. I'm going to retract my air brakes. I'm at 135 knots. Pitching up to 5 degrees, give us a little more thrust to slow down our rate of descent. We're landing in Sao Paulo. We're at 300 feet per minute now, 128 knots. Again, guys, low and slow. You want butter landings, you want high scores, learn to fly low and slow. My throttle percentage is at 60% right now.
400.
We're descending at 250 feet per minute, 300 feet per minute. Is the game actually hard? I mean, yeah, the Challenge League is hard. The flight attendant, I told them to take some time off. All right, we're at 400 feet per minute descent rate, 5-degree pitch, full flaps, 300 feet off the ground. Let's get a little closer, which is going to give us a little more speed.
200.
Fine by me, a little off center. Here we go.
100.
We're at minimums. Minimums.
50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Nice. That was 350 on the feet per minute, and I think it was pretty much on target. Yeah, 30-degree angle. Come in at a 30-degree angle and straighten. Yeah, that makes sense. I know it sounds extreme to some viewers, but for butter landings, you want to come in low and slow. Low and slow is the way to go. Yep, I came in shallow on purpose. You want to fly low and slow. 1.1 million, not the best, but again, guys, I just did 1.7 million a couple turns ago, and I was doing exactly what I said, low and slow. Let's give it another shot. Drop some likes, hit that share button, hit that follow button. You can press share, you don't even have to share it, just press it, that helps me out. Tap that screen, slap the screen, put in a massage gun to the screen so it keeps banging it out. Shout out to everyone on TikTok. Yeah, Orlando, you're flying into Orlando. Orlando's has a heavy crosswind sometimes. Shut off our autopilot, hit our speed brakes, power to idle, go to flaps 15. There we go, try and maintain level flight. I'm actually like 1 degree up, that's fine by me. We're gonna continue descending. Flaps 20. Right now our pappies say we're a little high, which is fine. We're still descending at a bad rate of 1,500 feet per minute. Again, guys, we just want to come in low and slow. We're at 153 knots, still losing speed. Our pappies say we're low. Again, guys, we don't care about the pappies. We only care if it says we're too high. Flaps 30, we'll retract our air brakes.
1,000.
We're getting close to our desired speed of 135. Oops, I accidentally retracted the flaps. Let's go to flaps 40. We're at 4 degrees and our angle of attack. It's going to be margarine. We'll see. I'm telling you right now, guys, you don't want to follow textbooks for landing to get butter landings. Textbook is not going to help you out. All right, we're at 400. Well, right now we're leveled. Let me fix the aircraft. We're at a 5-degree pitch, little off center, 500 feet per minute, 125 knots, very close to stall speed. Thank you for the follow, JetBlue.
400.
This monitor was $3,000 when I first bought it. Now it's about, I think it's $1,200 now.
300.
We're at 130 knots. We're struggling per se to stay on center. We're coming in low and slow. 200 feet per minute. Throttle is 100% in charge of your landing. You want to control your altitude with throttle and control your speed with pitch. That's how that works. We're at 250 feet per minute.
50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Power off, flare. Butter. That was 150 feet per minute when I landed. A little off center as I tried to level the plane per se, but yeah, that should be a decent score. I'm thinking 1.3 or 1.4 million since it was so smooth. Speed brakes up. We'll continue stopping. Worst approach you've ever seen. We'll see what the score says. So JT, bro, we're not flying textbook landings here. We're trying to get high scores, and that's how it's done. I already got 1.7 million. That was 1.5 million. How was that for your worst approach, buddy? Are you scoring 1.5 million? I don't think so. Appreciate the follow. Rocco, how much does it cost? I spent 10 grand on all this, you know, the VR, which I'm not using, the computer, the monitor, the controls. Go ahead. What's your score, JT? I didn't ask you about flying the proper way. I asked you, what is your score? What is your game? What is your name in game? Do you have any world records? Because I do. Yes, record it and post it. Shout out to everyone on my friends list. Other world record holders: Revamp, Shelling Gem, Dan Rael, Z Carnival, Simon VR, YT, and Vane Neptune. And let's look at the world record list. Revamped is up there on the 10th spot. So if Revamped, you guys should recognize Revamped's name. Revamped always has his name on any one of these landing challenges. Revamped is all over the place. So shout out to Revamped. Right now I'm number 2 this week. Let me pull up some activities here. 80 viewers right now. Thank you guys for joining. Let's look at our landing challenges. I've been trying to get a good spot in Courchevel. I'm at 1.7 million, and that's not enough to get me into the top 10. But shout out to Shelling Gem and Revamp. They're up there at 1.8 as well. The records on the world leaderboard don't reset, but when you play the Challenge League, The Challenge League records do reset on a weekly basis. That's the Challenge League, but the world record themselves, they don't reset. Once you're up there, you're up there unless somebody beats you. Where else am I? I forget because I play different things all the time. I know St. Bart's and Slubbard. I know I'm probably saying it wrong. Here's St. Bart's. What I got, 1.7 million. I'm number 3 in the world for St. Bart's. Shout out to Revamp who got first place. And I did that on a controller. I didn't even do that with the control surfaces. So it is possible to get higher scores. Yeah, Arctic. I don't know what happened to JT. He disappeared. I asked for his game name so we can pull him up to see his scores. I don't see his scores anywhere. So I'm showing you mine. Here's Flubbard. I think I'm top 5. Oh, I'm number 8 now with 1.8 million. I'm beating Revamp. Shout out to Revamp, though. Shout out to Shelling Gem. And I'm telling you guys, you got to fly low and slow for these challenges. It's not about following textbook. Let me see. I forget what other world records I have. I might even try a simple one. This got strong winds, though. Strong winds are crazy. You know, there was one I was doing. Oh, Nadi. I have a world record in Nadi. And I did Nadi live on stream. Nadi. What type of PC desktop? So I'm running an RTX 4090 and a i9 chip and 32 gigs of RAM. Then I have a 49-inch monitor. Thank you for the follow, Watch. So I do get a nice big panoramic view. Here's Nadi. I think I got top 10 in Nadi. I'm number 11 now, so someone must have just got better scores, which it does happen, 1.6 million. I know Nadi is a little flaky. Appreciate all you guys tuning in today. If you're not following already, hit that follow button. I do live stream whenever I can. Usually it's at 12 noon Eastern time. But if you guys follow, it does give me more analytics, and I can change my streaming time based on when everybody is on. Since we're flying a 737, I'm going to switch to try and do this landing challenge in New York live on stream for you guys. You can see my personal record is 0. So I haven't tried this at all. What I'm going to do is look up, well, yeah, I got a lot of viewers on. Do you guys know the approach speed for the 747-8? What's the textbook approach speed? If you guys can let me know, I can pull it up as well. But all I need to know is what should the approach speed be so I can beat that. That's it. I'm going to assume this aircraft 747 is probably above the 737. Now 175 is probably too high. It's probably 165 maybe, perhaps 145. Let's see. I think the engines are off. All right, no, I think we're good. Let's see here. I'm gonna go full flaps. It's 135. Let me know, guys. Thank you for the heart tight lines. It might actually be 175. 265 is too high. Come on, guys. What's the textbook landing? I'm gonna decrease throttle 145 to 150. That doesn't sound right. It's usually a 10 knot difference in your approach speed and landing. I'm gonna go full flaps, hit my speed brakes. Think I'm going too fast. 140 to 150. Hey, that might be it. That sounds legit. I'm gonna go with 140 to 150.
Landing gear. 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 Landing.
My landing gear is not deploying. There it goes. All right. Full flaps. The runway is not even loading for me. I know we're high. You say 155 to 165? Alright. I'm gonna go with sub 155. I want to go under 155. I got full flaps. I got my air brakes. I think the air brakes, they're opposite here on the control surface. I deployed my air brakes. That should help with the speed while I descend. Trimming up. We're descending at 12,000 feet per minute. This one has the blue. I know I'm pitched down way too much. I know. We got full flaps. I'm gonna decrease our throttle. Yeah, the landing gear's down. It just took a while to actually catch. I'm dipping down. We're too high. I know, sink rate, yada, yada, yada. I don't care. I'm gonna level out the aircraft soon enough. Bring the throttle back in. There we go. There we go. Again, guys, this is literally my first attempt. First attempt. You saw personal best was 0. Ooh, that was bad. Off center. I don't think, oh, yeah, my parking brakes and everything, nothing's assigned. My brakes and stuff, I don't even think, okay, rudder's assigned at least. That was not great, I totally admit that, but it was a nice approach, considering I was so high. So the challenge is a landing challenge in general. There's that, the blue target on the floor, that's where you need to land on. The plane is not stopping. My gift goal, I haven't sat any, but appreciate any and all gifts you guys give. I'm fairly new to streaming. The plane is not stopping because I don't have a brake assigned. There we go. There's the parking brake. We're not going off the runway. So for the landing challenges, it's not about realism. It's not about realism at all. It's about landing on that target and doing it smoothly. That was my first attempt, 500K. We can definitely do better, and we're going to do better now. Power to idle. Landing gear down. We're going to go full flaps. We'll fix our angle here. We're at a 55% engines. Yeah. Since I know where I'm going. No, this isn't LGA. This is a JFK, I believe. Flying a 747. Again, guys, I don't have my reverse thrusters set or anything like that. You don't necessarily need them to land. You need them to stop. But I just showed you can land without them. Gonna go full flaps. Appreciate all the likes today, guys, and the new followers. Go ahead and hit that follow button if you're not following already. I am the only live stream challenge leaguer. I am the only person who streams the challenge league. I'm the only one who dares. Appreciate you guys tuning in. If you want to get notified when I'm on, I usually stream around 12 p.m. Eastern time. But I started a bit late today. Here we go. We got a decent lineup. We are low. This I know. We got full flaps. We're at 250 feet per minute. We're going to glide her right in. We're doing real nice here. We got a 4-degree pitch. We're descending at 750 feet per minute. Gonna lower our power some actually. I think this aircraft might actually be that 145 to 155 for landing. That makes sense. Thank you for the follow, Boar. Thank you for the share, Tight Lines. 500 feet per minute, 144 knots, 4-degree pitch angle of attack. $143 knots, coming in nice and low and slow. Gonna cut the throttle slightly because I'm gonna pitch down. I actually want to come in a little lower. Pitching up as I come in. We're at 1,000 feet per minute. Gonna increase throttle to stop our rate of descent. There we go. Coming in nice. 400 feet per minute.
50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Power off. Flare. Tell me when I landed, guys. I've been landed, just so you know. Ah, no brake. I forgot. I just don't care to set it. Sometimes this shit is finicky. If you guys have a flight simulator, sometimes it takes forever just to set a button. See, no air brakes, nothing. No, I'm sorry, I used the air brakes, but I didn't use reverse thrust, and we stopped. Thank you for the follow, Sander. 800,000. Again, I think I overshot it some. We'll give it one more shot. If you guys aren't following, hit that follow button, hit that subscribe button. Again, I live stream pretty much at 12 noon every day. I think the game froze. Okay, there we go. Gonna get power to idle. Try and maintain level flight. We'll get our landing gear down. At least this one doesn't start off with autopilot. Flaps. All right. Screw our warning. We don't care about it. Appreciate everyone joining again, guys. If you're not following, hit that follow button. I am literally the only live streamer for the Challenge League in Flight Simulator 2024. We're gonna go full flaps. Give us a little more power so we're not falling out the sky. We're at 183 knots. Yes, you are right, Joe. That's why we fly in low and slow. We want to have a low and slow approach. So when you cut that throttle, all you're doing is kissing the ground. The Boeing Thrustmaster yoke is awesome. I love it, along with the throttle quadrant. And sorry, guys, I normally do have my head cam so you can see my face, but my phone died. And I usually use my phone for that secondary camera. All right, we're coming in low and slow, 147 knots. Gonna actually trim us downward some. 400 feet per minute, just about. 700 feet per minute. Gonna lower our throttle some, just so we can pitch downward for some speed, if you will. Yeah, Yad, it's an awesome yoke. I recommend it. I also have the honeycomb yoke. I use that for when I'm flying Cessna-like planes. All right, power's at idle, 58%, just about. Again, guys, we're cruising on down, 600 feet per minute. 143 knots.
200. 100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Ah, I ballooned. That was bad. I ballooned. All right, we'll give it another shot. Again, guys, this is the first time I'm attempting this actual challenge live on stream. What's up? I don't know. This is Flight Simulator 2024. I am playing the Challenge League. We are just reset, so this is week 1 of 5. Landing gear down. Let's go with the speed brakes are down. Make sure they're up. Fix my camera because that camera is too far away. Oops. Flaps. Power to idle, which is, I believe, 60%. I ordered this control surface off Amazon. I don't have any affiliate links just yet because I just forgot to set all that crap up. But I did buy a Boeing yoke and Thrustmaster throttle quadrant combo. Totally worth it. Full flaps because I thought I pulled the flaps and they didn't deploy. The game is buggy sometimes. We're at a 5-degree angle. We're at 191 knots and still decreasing our speed as we want to. I'm playing through Xbox, not on Xbox. I use the Xbox Game Pass, but I'm playing on PC. RTX 4090 i9 chip, i9K3, something like that it's called, and 32 gigs of RAM. I'm at 200 feet per minute on my descent. I'm at 7 or 6 degree angle of attack. We're at 160 knots. We're still losing speed. We're gonna go flaps 30. Appreciate everyone joining. Hit that like button, hit that follow button if you're not following already. Tap on the screen, show me some love, drop some likes. I am the only Challenge League live streamer. I have world records in landing challenges, low altitude challenges. I don't think I have any in the rally races, but you know, my scores are pretty decent. We're at 152 knots. Going to continue trim up slightly. We're at 500 feet per minute. Thank you for the follow, Ronnie. Again, guys, I am the only Challenge League streamer. And we're not following textbook landing here. We're just trying to get butter landings, trying to get the best score possible. Decrease our throttle a little bit as I pitch up. We're at 153 knots, slightly faster than where I want to be. But we're at a good height, so I don't want to mess with that just yet. We're going to pitch up. There we go, 100 feet above the ground. Touchdown at 250 feet per minute. It looks like I came in lopsided. I hit the camera on my yoke, so the camera put us lopsided. But I don't think that's a great landing, to be honest. I was definitely off center. We'll give it one more shot. See, guys, I'm stopping without reverse thrusters and all that stuff. I'm just using the parking brake, nothing special. Thank you for the follow, Ronnie. Thank you for the follow, Gray. Thank you for the follow, Aim. And you can see the loading screen. You know, the plane is lopsided. The game is buggy. So far, I've done some crappy landings. Let's see if we can hit a nice one for you guys. This is my first time attempting this ever live on stream. So appreciate you guys joining and making fun of me and telling me how bad I am. We got the power to idle. We'll go flaps. Flaps to... That's just the landing gear warning. We'll go flaps 15. Again, guys, you want to come in low and slow. That's how you get butter landings and how you get way better scores. Trust me, I have world records in landing challenges. I'm number 3 for St. Bart's. So I think you can only tell me what to do if you beat my score in St. Bart's. All right, I'm at 160 knots, 165. Gonna give a little more thrust because we're falling out the sky here. Full flaps. Thank you guys so much for the likes today, all the viewers. Appreciate you guys. Please give me a follow if you're not following already. I am the only Challenge League streamer. The only. I just cut off or shut off autopilot. I mean auto thrust. Auto throttle. We're coming in low and slow. 700 feet per minute descent rate. Yes, PJ, sorry. No, she's not. No. We're at 142 knots. Still losing speed as wanted. And we're coming in, we're lining up. I know the Pappy lights are bad, guys. If you're just tuning in, we don't give a shit about Pappy lights. We only care if it says we're too high. But we want to come in low and slow. Right now we're coming in at 600 feet per minute. We're lined up pretty good. A little higher than I want to be, so I'm going to pitch down and lower the throttle some. Now it says we're perfect. We don't want perfect, trust me. You want to come in low and slow for these butter landings. We're coming in 800 feet per minute. Don't worry, we'll take care of some of that as we flare the aircraft. 800 feet per minute. 500 feet off the ground. 200. Adding some throttle.
100.
Very nice, very nice.
50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Nice. Touchdown at 450. Bro, that shouldn't have been lopsided. What the hell happened? It didn't look lopsided at all till the end, and I didn't touch the camera. We'll see. We'll see. If this is not a million, I'm definitely going to give it another shot, because I know I can do millions. At least get over a million. Let's see what the score is. All right, so far that's our best score. The game is acting up. We'll give it another shot. I know for a fact I can do better than what we're seeing. That was a touchdown of 450 too, bro. Maybe I was off target, but textbook is 500. So it's like I'm not bad there. Landing gear down. Speed brakes are deployed. Pitching up. Pulling our flaps. We are descending 700 feet per minute. 150 feet. So we're going to let me lower the throttle some. Pro tip, guys, it's real aviation matters. You know, you control your speed with your pitch. You control your altitude with your throttle. We're at 176 knots. Let's go to 10 degrees of flaps. I'm actually gonna get rid of my speed brakes there. I'm gonna go flaps 15. You can see how pitched up we are. That crosswind is pretty heavy. We're at 6 degrees, positive 6 degrees. We're cruising on in. We're actually at a perfect level flight as far as feet per minute. Gonna decrease power slightly. We're now at 350 feet per minute. Thank you guys for the follow. Again, if you're not following, hit that follow button. I am a world record holder. I only stream the Challenge League, so if you want to get better, consider following. We're at 149 knots, descending at 500 feet per minute at a 6-degree angle of attack. I know you will see that we're low and slow. That is the way to go. Ignore the pappy lights. We don't care about them. Thanks for the follow, Sarah. The landing speed for the 737, the 737 is 135. My aircraft is, I think, 145, 155. I'm at 145 now. We're descending at 550 feet. I'm actually going to give us some throttle because I want to stop our rate of descent. Yep, there we go. We're flared up pretty good. Now we're gonna cut the throttle some. We're at 0 feet per minute. 150, 250, 300, 400. Give it a little more throttle. I don't want to go above 500.
50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Nice. Bro, what is going on? I feel like the plane keeps landing lopsided, but I'm not lopsided at all. That's so weird. Flaps up as soon as you land. Use my speed brakes. That one sucked. Listen, guys, I promise I'll do a little better tomorrow. Again, this is the first time I ever did this challenge. I wanted to at least get 1 million, but it seems like the plane keeps landing lopsided, which is a bit weird. Here, we landed. We stopped, I mean. Yeah, that was bad. I'm going to give it one more shot. I definitely don't want to go off on that. I am not going to rate any mobile games. I don't play. I'm not associated with any mobile games. Nor am I associated with Flight Simulator. Looks like the engine shut off. Yep. The plane engine shut off. So the game is buggy. That happens. I hope it turns back on. The plane engines are off though. That's so funny. Wow. The plane engine's off, guys. Let me see if I can make this happen. Oh, the game froze. The game's frozen. I guess that's it for me. Wait. It's back up. It's back up. Yeah, we're stalling, of course. I got no engines, bro. I don't know what happened, guys. The engine just shut off. The game is buggy. Alright, our engines are working. Good. Let's go to power to idle. Get our flaps going. Get our landing gear down.
Landing gear.
Yeah.
Landing gear. Landing gear. Landing gear. Landing gear.
The landing gear is down. It'll just take a while before the computer knows it.
Landing gear. Landing gear. Landing gear. Landing gear. Landing gear. Landing gear. Landing gear.
Thank you for the follow, Little Rex. We're descending down 1,000 feet per minute and losing speed, which is what we want to do. We're going to go full flaps. We have our speed brakes up. We're going to get rid of our speed brakes momentarily as we get closer to the runway. We got full flaps going. Got rid of the speed brakes. Now we're descending at 200 feet per minute. Yep, there we go. 450. get this mouse out the way. Actually, let's shut off the auto throttle as well. We are a little high, so I'm going to pull my speed brakes once more so I can continue descending without gaining so much speed. Our PAPI lights say we're perfect, but yeah, you don't want to worry about the PAPI lights when you're trying to get butter landings. I just want to make sure I don't land lopsided, bro, because I feel like it's BSing me. I want to make sure my rudder assist is on. Rudder assist is off. All right, no wonder. So I gotta control rudder, and it doesn't let you turn it on. All right, no problem. You just landed using my speed tip. I told you, low and slow is the way to go. Full flaps, 300 feet per minute.
50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Flare, nice landing. There we go. It wasn't crooked like all those other times. Little off center. Flaps up. Deploy speed brakes. They're already deployed. We're stopping. I didn't assign the brakes or my reverse thrusters, but I don't really need them anyway. In real life, sure, but we're playing a game. There you go, guys. 1.3 million. I told you, low and slow is the way to go. If you weren't believing me, there it is, 1.3 million. This is my first time trying this. I think this was maybe attempt 6 or 7. But I have to go. I got to go eat food and re-nourish myself. Thank you guys for tuning in. Again, subscribe, follow if you're not already doing so. I usually stream every day at 12 noon Eastern time. Today I started late. But if you hit that follow button, you'll be notified every time I am on. So thank you guys again. Appreciate all the likes, the diamonds, the sharing, all the total viewers. Really appreciate you guys. Safe flying, folks. Check me out on YouTube as well. I have my Discord link there. All the other world record holders are up there with me. Not all of them, but a good amount. We're on there. We're talking shop. So go ahead and join when you can.